Honda makes a beginner bike even more friendly. Indian's new CEO says forget all that noise. And Aprilia grows a pair of leg wings. This is all the sauce. Welcome back to All the Sauce, where we read the motorcycle news so you can simply watch it. Here's what you need to know for February 12th, 2026. One of the most recommended bikes for new riders, Honda's Rebel 300, gets a tech twist for 2026 with the addition of a new e-clutch system. Now, the Rebel 300 remains the same lightweight cruiser it's always been. Low seat height, easy handling, and a compact 286cc engine. But it will now let riders shift gears without using the clutch lever. Reviewers say the e-clutch makes low-speed riding, stop-and-go traffic, and uphill starts noticeably smoother, reducing stalls and stress for new riders. But it doesn't change the way the bike fundamentally feels to ride. For experienced riders, you still have a regular clutch lever, and so you still have full control when you want it, while beginners get a confidence-boosting assist without any menus or modes to fiddle with. The 2026 Honda Rebel 300 e-clutch keeps its approachable spirit intact and now adds a modern convenience that could make first-time cruiser owners a little bit happier. In other Honda news, the company's confirmed 8 motorcycle models will return for 26 and 2027, keeping a wide range of machines in its lineup for riders of all kinds. Adventure fans will be glad to see the Africa Twin continue with multiple versions, while street riders can look forward to the nostalgia-flavored pint-sized fun from the Trail 125, Dax 125, and Monkey Mini Motobikes. Honda scooter fans will also be glad to know the PCX and ADV 160 are back for another run. And riders who like a bit of off-road competition, the Montesa Coda 4RT 301RR and 260R also return, bringing precision-focused performance to the trials scene. According to Honda, this diverse lineup highlights the brand's commitment to meeting riders wherever their journey begins, whether that's city streets, twisty back roads, or rugged terrain. Indian Motorcycles get a clear direction from new CEO Mike Kennedy, and he's making it known the company won't chase the entry-level bike boom that's sweeping the industry. Speaking in a recent interview, Kennedy, who took the helm under new owner Carolwood LP earlier this year, said the brand is focused on cruisers, baggers, and touring bikes, leaning into its heritage and high-end offerings. That direction reflects a broader shift for the 125-year-old brand after Polaris finalized the sale of its majority stake. Now, Indian says it operates independently with a clear focus on performance, craftsmanship, and strengthening its identity in the heavyweight segment. Whether that strategy wins over riders remains to be seen. But for now, Indian is doubling down on what has defined it for generations. In motorcycle tech news, a new global brand called 991 is entering the game with a fresh take on rider communication technology. Born from a collaboration between audio tech maker Bebist and design specialist Alec, 991 aims to rethink the look and feel of helmet audio and comm systems, moving away from the boxy, feature-heavy gear that's dominated the category. Their first product, the Rogue, is a hands-free mesh-enabled communication system built specifically for motorcyclists and designed to deliver clear comms, quality audio, and simple rider-focused controls. 991 says the brand is built around the idea that most of riding is just about enjoying the moment. But when that critical 1% happens, you need communication that you can trust. The Rogue is set to launch globally in March of 2026, marking the brand's first step into what could be a bigger push to move motorcycle comm tech forward. Royalty Racing has announced that Carson King will enter the Supersport Championship for the 2026 Moto America season. King, who is from Caseyville, Illinois, will be aboard the number 35 Suzuki GSXR 750 beginning next month when he races in his first ever Daytona 200. After progressing through both the Junior Cup Championships and the Talent Cup Championship, where he recorded multiple top 4 finishes and qualified on the front row multiple times, this will be the 17-year-old's third full season in Moto America. The move up to Supersport marks the next step in King's development, as he faces a deeper, more experienced field of riders. Royalty Racing team owner Travis King commented, "Carson was a little bit oversized for the Talent Cup bike, and we're excited to see what he can do on a bike that fits him better and has plenty of power." King and his Royalty Racing team are supported by Window Depot, Moto Setup Pro, Woodcraft Technologies, Dunlap, Bison, Helmet House, Shoei, and Vortex. Vance & Hines Motorsports is proud to announce its 2026 Progressive American Flat Track Contingency Program, offering nearly $20,000 in payouts across both Kicker AFT Singles and Mission AFT Super Twins classes. This comprehensive program rewards top performers while reinforcing Vance & Hines Motorsports' commitment to the sport and its riders. Per event payouts are in the range of $450, with finishers from 1st to 5th getting in on the action, and championship bonuses of between $1,000 and $1,500 depending on the series. Progressive American Flat Track is the world's premier dirt track motorcycle racing series and is one of the longest running championships in the history of motorsports. The 2026 season is officially underway for Bodie and Jake Paige as the brothers open their Idemitsu Moto4 Asia Cup campaign with the first official test at the Sepang International Circuit in Malaysia. This season, the Paige brothers are racing both the Idemitsu Moto4 Asia Cup and a full season in Moto America. Combined times Tuesday morning at the test saw Bodie 5th fastest with Jake 19th overall. Now, Tuesday afternoon, the riders completed a 10-lap race simulation where Bodie delivered an impressive performance to take the win, while Jake finished 9th as he continued to build race pace and consistency. Aprilia could be bringing one of MotoGP's most controversial aero ideas to the street. A new patent shows the company developing a bolt-on version of its leg wings, the vertical winglets mounted just behind a rider's legs that debuted at the 2025 British Grand Prix, and immediately stirred up a little bit of debate in the paddock. In MotoGP, critics questioned whether they could trap a rider's leg in a crash, and the FIM even proposed a ban on them, but manufacturers voted it down. At least for now. So what do they actually do? According to Aprilia's patent, the panels smooth the airflow off a rider's lower body, reducing drag on the straights. But it's in the corners where they really work. When the rider hangs off, the inside wing is exposed to airflow and generates downforce, pushing the bike into the pavement and toward the apex. The outside wing is blocked by the rider's leg, so it doesn't counteract the effect. The street version would mount to the existing passenger foot peg brackets, meaning riders could swap passenger pegs for aero on track days. But the real question is simply this: do riders actually want leg wings on their sport bikes? Now it's time for this week's Throttle Sauce social media saucy clip of the week. This week's clip comes from Instagram user the V4 Beast, dragging me at an indoor mini moto track. I mean, I'm telling you, I want to do this so bad. But that part looked painful. Well, that does it for this week, and as always, let us know what you think of any of the stories we've covered, and make sure you like, follow, share, subscribe, mash all the buttons so you can stay up to date with everything Throttle Sauce. If you're in the business of motorcycles and have a press release we need to see, or you're a rider with a saucy clip you think deserves to be featured here, hit us up with an email at pressreleases@throttlesauce.com. And until next time, that's all the sauce.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the car, yeah, hold my beer for a minute.